Salam, Privyet, welcome back to the channel folks. I hope you're doing very well. Today we are in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and we are going to go to the famous Tashkent Television Tower. This city is full of sights and attractions to visit, and we're so happy today to finally start ticking these off our list. Yesterday we visited the famous Amir Temur Square and it was absolutely beautiful. There was so much going on there. It was a hive of activity and it's absolutely beautiful. So far the city is very clean, very green. We saw the famous Hotel Uzbekistan yesterday. We're not going to be lost looking for things to do here in Tashkent. But before we get stuck in, please subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts as we navigate through this amazing part of the world that is Central Asia. We're going to be taking the bus today. Taxis are actually very cheap in the city here, but we wanted to try the public transport out, see what it's like and see how it compares to back home. So far the buses are very common here. There's loads of them flying around the place and they're very cheap. Expecting to pay cents here. We're going to take it to Embark Metro and then go from Embark Metro all the way to Shah Riston station, and then it's only a few minutes walk to Tashkent TV Tower. Hello. Very cheap public transport system here. The bus to go to Embark Metro is going to cost us 2,800 som. It works out to about 22 cents for the two of us. Very affordable and very comfortable too. This is easily the longest bus I've been on. It looks like tourism is booming here in Tashkent. There's hotels popping up all over the place. They have swimming pools, they have everything you could ever want. The woman in the ticket booth actually got out of her booth and went across to us to try and help us get through the ticket machine. We made it on our own because we did it yesterday, to be fair, but it was quite funny. We must look very lost here. So this train behind me looks much more like an old style train you would expect to see in the Soviet Union. It looks like it's been here for a while, but the one we rode on yesterday was much more modern, very comfortable, air conditioning and all that, so hopefully we get one of them here today. 1, 2, 3. Salam! We're just after meeting a very friendly group of friends from Tashkent in Kazakhstan, and I think we're after being invited to go to lunch with them, so we're going to have a little bit of a detour. I hope you can still hear me because it's getting very loud in here. But anyway, let's see what happens. They're very friendly, so I'm excited. Are you excited? Very excited. That was so nice with that group of Kazakh people. They were so friendly. I think they were talking about possibly having lunch, but we obviously struggle with the Russian language. We can't really communicate that well, but it was so nice to wave goodbye to them. Really nice people. And we obviously don't know any Kazakh either, so we would struggle big time there. Wow, first impressions of the TV tower. It honestly looks like a spaceship. I'm surprised Elon Musk isn't here trying to buy it, trying to fly it into some other planet. But by God, it's very cool. This is actually the tallest structure in all of Central Asia, standing at 375 meters tall. You can see it from anywhere in the city. Obviously in this part of the world, this extravagant sort of architecture is much more common, so it's very exciting for us. So it looks like there's two levels to the tower. One at the bottom, it looks like it's about halfway up and it's much bigger than the one up, probably another 125 meters. But if you look right up at the very tip, you can see an Uzbek flag just blowing in the wind. It's standing up there tall and proud, and I don't know who goes up there to put that flag out. My God, they must have some courage, because that is high and you're basically just on a pole. So this tower was designed by a group of Soviet Union architects and it was completed in 1985. And you might ask, why did they build this tower? Well, the reason is very simple: to spread radio and television across the country of Uzbekistan. Surprise, 97 meters up to the observation deck, which is where we're going to go. I can only imagine the views up there are going to be amazing. We're going to have a panorama of the whole city. Yesterday we were in the Hotel Uzbekistan and we were up on the 17th floor, and while there's amazing views there, I have a feeling this is going to be more special. So this place is pretty much open from 10 AM to 8 PM every single day. It closes from 1 to 2 for lunch, and if you've no issue with heights, you're going to have a great view here, no doubt. Looking forward to going up. I myself in the past have struggled a little bit with heights, but in Van Vieng on the peaks I managed to challenge it a little bit, so I was able to get used to it. I'm hoping today it's going to be the same story and it's going to be a nice experience. It's really amazing here to come in and see the display of towers throughout the world. It gives good information about the height, who designed it, when they were built, all that sort of thing. So if you're into the history of these skyscrapers, these towers, this is the place to be. For 2 tickets in here we paid 80,000 som, which is just about €6, very reasonable. We're after coming into this museum here behind me, and it's so interesting. It goes around in a circular shape and it has the most amazing artwork and design. Let's explore it a little bit further. Essentially this is the base of the tower, and if you walk around the other side, that's where the elevator up to the viewpoint is. So we're going to take that up in a few minutes. There's many people coming down here now. They look like they're a bit shook. It's high up there and we're looking forward to going up now and seeing what it's like for ourselves. But this base here is absolutely beautiful. There's also a few souvenir shops in this level here as well. You can buy items you want to bring home. It also shows different radios from the past, all that sort of stuff related to television and radio. You can just tell that these radios were pumping out Soviet hits in the 70s and 80s. I just get that vibe off them, there's no question. The design actually resembles a lighthouse with a cone-shaped base and a cylindrical shaft. To see this illuminated at night, you'd be able to see it from anywhere in the city, and it must be a sight to behold. And this tower was actually designed to withstand an earthquake up to 9 on the Richter scale, so it's obviously a very stable, very sturdy structure. We're after making it to the observation deck, so here we go. Let's have a look at these views. So on the observation deck here you can get snacks, food, all that sort of thing, get a coffee while you're enjoying the amazing views up here. Up on the next level that we're allowed to go up to, there's a restaurant as well. So it's amazing. From up here you can really see how flat this city is. It just seems to go on for ages until you see the mountains in the distance. I think the desert starts out there as well, so this city is in a really interesting location. It looks like there is an amazing water park down here as well. That is something I'm definitely going to want to be visiting. It's really hot here during the day, so perfect idea. Look how much green this city has. It's amazing. There's really so many parks in this city where you can hang out, go for a stroll, or have a picnic, sit down with your friends and have a chat. Thumbs up from me. So no doubt the views up here are very nice, very good. You can see far into the distance. But to be honest, I was expecting a little bit better. It looked like it was going to be much higher from the ground, so a little bit disappointing. I had no issue coming up here at all today, and I have an issue with heights sometimes depending on the day I'm having. It's still well worth coming here. Hopefully we're going to go up to the restaurant a little bit higher and it will make a difference as well. Let's see, fingers crossed we'll get an even better view. So I don't know if you can see that there, but right out here is where the mountain starts. So if it was a little bit less cloudy, probably be able to see an amazing mountain range there. Because if you take a look over here, you can see how amazingly big that photo is and how big those mountains are. Lupe is just after realizing that we are on a revolving platform now. Probably can't see it there, but we are moving around now. We're going to get our lunch here and enjoy the spectacular view. We slowly rotate around the tower here so you get the whole 360 view. But it is very, very slow. It's still nice. It's a nice little touch. You can see here we're moving very, very slowly around, and to be honest I'm feeling a little bit nauseous. It's very weird because we're barely moving here, but on the plus side we do have amazing views out here, and I think it's going to be a really tasty meal, so let's see how it goes. Have a look at this beautiful Uzbek Russian influenced salad here. So this is very, very tasty. It's very fresh, lots of vinegar, and it's kind of typical of what we'd expect, and it's really tasty. Next up is a lovely chicken and mushroom dish. Bit of cheese on top with some sort of cracker things there, I think, as well. So we'll let you know how it goes. So that was really nice, very tasty, very creamy, and very hearty is what I suppose you'd call it. It's not the biggest meal you're going to eat, but it definitely is tasty, and with this view, can't go wrong. So that lunch was really tasty and really reasonable in terms of the price. That cost us 212,000 som, which worked out about just under 16 euro in around that area. So really tasty food, and for the view alone, I cannot believe that we got away with paying that price. The elevator does seem to be stuck, and it's creating a big backlog of people here. So behind us, the whole place is full. Do keep in mind that if it's windy, the observation deck will be closed and you won't be allowed out there if you do come here on a windy day. So just make sure you check the weather before you come. And the last thing, don't forget to bring your camera, because you can get amazing pictures up there. It's great views, you can see the whole city. So in the end, Tashkent Television Tower is a very, very cool place to come. It's one of the main attractions here in the city. We enjoyed the day, although a little bit disappointed when we went up to the observation deck. We just felt like it was going to be a little bit higher up. You'd get a better panoramic view, but still, it was good, it was cool, we saw a lot. The meal was very tasty, and it was reasonably priced as well, considering the views that we had from up there. So all in all, a good day, and definitely would recommend coming here if you're in Tashkent. That's it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, let us know what you thought in the comments. We're going to be traveling to Samarkand, the amazingly historic city here in Uzbekistan, in the coming days. We're going to have videos from there, and we are really looking forward to that. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.